Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new episode of JR's Thoughts. And today, I will be giving you my thoughts on Skillet, Saliva, and Royale Lynn that happened this past Saturday, October 12th, at the theater inside the Virgin Hotel and Casino. And without further ado, let's get on camera and let's give you my thoughts on an amazing show. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of JR's Thoughts. As you can see here today, we have an amazing show to talk about, which is Skillet, the headliner, Saliva, and Royale Lynn. All happened this past weekend here in Las Vegas at the theater at Virgin Hotel and Casino. Man, oh man, I love the venue. I've been there multiple times when it was the Joint, when the Hard Rock was around, and every time I go, the shows do not disappoint. Skillet was the headliner, Saliva was the support, and Royale Lynn, who was the opener, was amazing as well. She did it well. She also played Aftershock, and Skillet did too. And I don't think Saliva did. I unfortunately don't think Saliva was on. Let me see that real quick. I know for a fact I don't think Saliva. I think Saliva did play. Let me make sure. I know Saliva played our show. No, Saliva did not play at Aftershock, unfortunately. So Royale Lynn, who was the opener. I didn't know much about her. I did listen to her stuff a little bit. She does a lot of covers in her set. She also has her own song called Outcast, which is amazing, that she performed. And yeah, like she did quick set. She did Evil, Mad, Evil, like All Around Me, which was the Flyleaf cover, Heavy as the Crown, Death Wish, 6 Feet Deep. So it was a great short set for her. Really enjoyed it, and she definitely has a future in the business, as they say. So yeah, definitely love it. Definitely think she has a future in the business, and I think that's why she's out there. Definitely to showcase her different talents of a singer, and definitely like she did like said that the single she has out is definitely a country rock song, and it was great. It was great to see. I loved it. I loved the set. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not very biased on music a lot because honestly, I think to each their own. There's art forms. There's stuff I won't listen to, and everyone can tell that when I talk about it on my Twitch channel and also on just my live streams when I talk about music. Sometimes when people come on and talk about music, but we don't talk about it a lot because I don't know. I would love to have you guys part of my community if you guys are out there watching, to come communicate with us more and more. Because I like to talk about stuff, and I would love to hear your thoughts as well on these. But today, this is my thoughts. It's my show, part of New Music Inferno, part of this conglomeration that we have here, as most people should know by now, that have been tuning in to my streams and all that. But New Music Inferno, for anyone out there who doesn't know what that is, that's my podcast I do. And I do a lot of great interviews. I've actually am working on getting Saliva on the podcast here in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. So on the next topic of Saliva, man oh man, this is my first time seeing Saliva with Bobby as the lead singer, and I'll tell you what, I was not disappointed. Definitely good to see them doing some of their older stuff that Josie did with the boys when he was in the group, and it's interesting. Bobby's been around this group for a while, Um, and it's not my fault that I did not want to go see them. I wanted to go see them. I couldn't make it to the shows that they were playing in the past, that they were out here in Vegas due to work schedule or life events. But I'm glad that I got to see Bobby, got to meet him afterwards. And Saliva, I mean, definitely a great band. Definitely great to see around still. And if you guys haven't seen Saliva and they're coming to your town, please do go. They played a lot of their older stuff, and I was definitely not disappointed. It was great to see, um, you know, some of the new stuff they did. Um, they also did the "They Don't Care About Us," "Lose Yourself," "Bulls and Parade" cover, like medley, which was fantastic. Um, and see, ladies and gentlemen, always your disease, and to wrap it up with "Click Click Boom." It's a solid set, man. Like I would not, you know, disagree. If people uh, that let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I think what I'm trying to say is that if you have not seen them, you'd be disappointed. I think you need to go see Saliva when they come to your town, because honestly, they're a great band. They definitely have a lot to offer. And Bobby had some heavy shoes to fill when Josie and all that stuff went down. But definitely great stuff, and I enjoyed it. Next up was the headliner. Man, I am a big Skillet head fan. Skillet Skillet head. I'm a big Skillet head fan. No, I'm a big Skillet fan. I'm a big Skillet head. Um, Definitely enjoy their music. Definitely a fantastic show. They put on a hell of a show with what they have in their repertoire of music, and I thoroughly enjoyed their set. They played some of their hits. They played some of their new stuff. They played, definitely a wide variety of music, and I enjoyed it, and I know the fans did. And a lot of them were very, very happy. During the event, John gave a book to one of the fans in the audience because he had a book, but it got ruined, or the fan had a book, but the fan gave it to a friend, and the friend never gave it back. So John went out of the way, since he actually was at another show in Phoenix the night before, and gave an autographed copy of the book to the fan, which was a great event to happen there at the show. It was very kind of John to do that. Um, and I really, really think there should be more more Skillet shows, more fans of Skillet, because honestly, yeah, they were known as a religious group of non secular religious group music, but they they do it right. They don't push the issue in the fashion that they could. They could throw it down your throats, oh praise God and all this other stuff, but they didn't. They haven't, and they're great. They say their message, and they get to the songs, and they do their stuff. And I know, um, you, you want that at a show. You want that, get the message out there. Don't push it down the throats of the people. And they definitely didn't. And Skillet, I'm a fan. I've been a fan of them for a while. Their music is great. Never got to see them, I don't think, before. I thought I did, but I've been to a lot of shows. Um, so I think what I'm trying to say is this was a 5 out of 5. I would go see all three of these bands again if I had to, um, or wanted to. And the price of the ticket was definitely good for you all out there. I know that a lot of fans were there. Pretty decent sized crowd. I think it's not the band's fault that there wasn't a lot of people there, but it was just, it's Vegas, and there's a lot of shit going on. So if you sadly missed this show, you sadly missed a great time. And again, thank you for the Skillet Camp for having me out here to review the show. And Royal Lynn and Saliva keep on kicking ass as well. Saliva has big things planned for 2025. I know Royal Lynn probably has a lot of great stuff coming out here and planned for 2025. So check out all their music, on Spotify. And once again, thanks for tuning in to New Music Inferno on Twitch and YouTube. And also to this special segment that we call JR's Thoughts, which more will be coming here shortly, hopefully, in the very near future for more shows. I know, be on the lookout. I know next week I will be going to the Bowling for Soup show in Las Vegas, Nevada, here at the Brooklyn Bowl. So I will be covering that for this segment. But more and more to come. Just stay on the lookout. And also, for anyone out there watching this, if you guys are a photographer and are looking to update your portfolio or be a part of a crew like mine, we are looking for more photographers out there around the country to shoot shows. Get in contact with us. Leave a comment. Hit us up. And we'll get in contact with you to do that. But until then, rock out the Skillet, Royal Lynn, and Saliva. We love you guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Much love.